Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button right now. It's your host, F. Merritt. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you have not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you have subscribed, hit the notification button. When I post it, you get it. Breaking news, according to Mr. Turkey alalshikh, David Benavidez will be taking on Anthony Yarde in November. David Benavidez is making his Riyadh season debut. You see the tweet from Turkey's social media. Go look at it. This is official. Turkey alalshikh says the Mexican monster David Benavidez will be making his Riyadh season debut in the month of November when he defends the WBC light heavyweight world title against dangerous challenger Anthony Yarde. Now, first of all, salute to Anthony Yarde for keeping himself in position to get a title shot against David Benavidez. Salute to David Benavidez for handling his business and staying, and becoming a champion at 175, defending his title at 175, and moving on to greener pastures for another good payday versus a former world champion in Anthony Yarde. And I think this is going to be a banger. I'm not going to lie. David Benavidez has been giving you some great fights against some great opponents. So I don't want people to come on here and be like, oh, he was chasing Canelo, he never got the fight, and blah blah blah. Okay, cool. It is what it is. He's handling his business. He's moved up 2 weight classes. He went from 168 to 175, became a world champion. You know what I'm saying? Defended his world championship, taking on another former world champion in Anthony Yarde. You can't hate on this, man. I think this fight was going to give you fireworks. It's going to be great. I don't know if it's going to be, it's Riyadh season, so I don't know if it's going to be over in the UK or over in Saudi. But if it's in the UK, I think that'd be a great debut for David Benavidez, especially to gain a lot of UK fans taking on Anthony Yarde over there, man. Because one thing I love about the UK fans, they do love some boxing. They can break some boxing down. They appreciate the sport. They appreciate the art of breaking somebody down, the knockouts, true boxing ability. They appreciate every style, I'm not going to lie. So with this type of fight, man, come on. I love this fight. Now, a lot of people are going to be mad and say, oh, I thought it was going to be Callum Smith. What happened to Callum Smith? Callum Smith deserves David Benavidez. I don't know what happened. Maybe negotiations and money fell through or whatever. But, hey, salute to Callum Smith. I personally think the winner of this fight between David Benavidez and Anthony Yarde should go on and go ahead and fight Callum Smith. Now, if I'm Callum Smith, I'm gonna be like, you know what? Let me fight somebody on the co-main. Let me get a tune-up or whatever on the co-main. That way, I get a good little paycheck. I get the exposure, and then I'm lined up. I'm perfect. I'm in a position to get the winner. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So, salute to Callum Smith. I'm sure it'll come out later of why that fight didn't get made between him and David Benavidez. Maybe it was management, money, location. We don't know. Maybe he wouldn't be ready in November, or maybe he wanted to get a fight in earlier and he didn't want to fight in November. I don't know. But all I know is this is a good fight between David Benavidez and Anthony Yarde. Clash of styles. I honestly, I think they have a pretty similar style. But another question you have to ask is, can Anthony Yarde deal with David Benavidez? Not only hand speed, but I don't even, is David Benavidez the bigger man? Because Anthony Yarde, I think he kind of, breaks himself down to make 175 because he's got a lot of muscle mass. But and one thing about him, he will get tired. So hopefully he has worked on his stamina. But I don't know, man. He's gotten a little older. He's been through some fights. Lately he's been in some lackluster fights. So hey, this is levels to this game. David Benavidez just took on David Morrell. Took on not the Russian guy, the former world champion at 175, actually got him the belt. Benavidez or something. He fought him. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, David Benavidez is active. He's got his own thing going on. So, like I said before, people want to hate on him for not getting the Canelo fight and, oh, he should be calling out Canelo. Listen, it is what it is. Or people want to hate on David Benavidez for not trying to get the winner of Benavidez and Bivol. So, you know what? Now I think about it, because Bivol and Benavidez are going to be fighting, I believe, in December, if I'm not mistaken, around that time. Over in Saudi, if I'm not mistaken, the trilogy to their fight. So, hey, it is what it is. David Benavidez is not waiting around. He's staying active. This is a great fight for him to stay active. And I'm looking forward to it, like I said. And this is all coming from Mr. Turki alalshikh. The tweet or whatever social media is on the screen. You guys can check it out for yourself. Let me know who you got winning this fight between David Benavidez and Anthony Yarde. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. It's your host, F. Merritt, Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment. I'm out.